Wow. Very cool. Here's this game, by the way. Just want to comment, this looks like the old Lemmings logo. And I also want to say that it's got a pretty good intro. I think it's like a remake of the normal Famicom Wars. I'm gonna press start before this goes crazy. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna play a new game here. I'm gonna do it. Do I have to press start? Oh. Yeah. I gotta press A. I guess for now I'll do this. Play in the classic maps. Okay. So for right now, I'm just gonna go figure everything out, try and understand how everything works, and then I'm gonna cut the commentary later. I'm not gonna be talking the whole time. Okay, let's see. First things first, this will be on. So X for info, right? Yeah. Okay. Level up. I think I'll leave this on. Why not? Wait, these are off, actually. Go back. This I'll leave off, I think. Basically, the way that this works is like, you have like 3/4 of like all the buildings, the game just thinks like, oh, okay, well you're gonna win. So it makes the game go faster rather than having to capture the HQ. I think that's how it works in this game. Quick battle. Let's see what that is. I'll actually enable that. I think you can change this later. So for right now, I'll leave it off just because I want to look at all the stuff. That's a lie. Now I'm going to turn it off. Group activity movies. Alright. That's fine too. Okay, and then... can I be like Blue Star or what? Like I can attack second? Okay, you could, oh wow, you can have both be controller 1 if you really want to. Okay, let's see. Yuan Delta. Cool. How do I change, guys? Like A is set. Okay, doesn't know shit. Von Rosso. Etler. He is a real coward. Why is he only 1 star? Here's Mel. I mean, not really. And then here's Bill Gates. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, Mom. I think that's it, right? Oh, yeah, no, there's Yamamoto. He hits harder for free as well. Or like, his units have more health or something, I forget. I kind of wish you could turn that stuff off. I don't know if there's any, like, bonus to playing, like, this guy versus this guy. Like, if I could just have him be like me, I would just do that. But then that's not as cool, so I think I'll just have this guy be like the commie, and then I'll be this guy. I mean, shouldn't, like, this guy be on this team? Like, shouldn't I be Blue Moon? Or I don't know. Alright, well anyway, I'll be Music 1. I don't really understand auto supply. Automatically repair and supply units at occupied buildings on the start of a new day. Doesn't that kind of like ruin the game though? Because like, you need to use like a supply truck, don't you? Like I get that like taking over a city would kind of supply, you know, whoever's there, but still, I mean, geez. I'm gonna turn that off actually. Wait, hold on. Unless... How does the supply truck work? I'm gonna just try playing with this, like, off and see what happens, actually. Can't turn that off? That sucks. Wish I could turn his off. Alright, I'll leave mine on then. It's gonna be broken. Okay. I'll go ahead and press start here. I'm not actually gonna start this, I'm just gonna go in and read the rules. Listen to this music. Those bongos are banging. This is badass. Listen to this. Okay. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. Wait, I'm pressing like the super wrong button right now, jeez. Okay, you gotta press A for everything, that's right. Alright, I'm not gonna play, like I said. I'm just gonna read the rules real quick. I gotta figure out like what the rules are. Can I scroll down? Oh wow. Okay. What does start do? What does select do? What does L do? Okay. L cycles through, R goes back to your home. Y allows you to like look at whatever is under the cursor. Start doesn't do anything. Select. Let's see. Press A for that. Yeah, look at that in a sec. If you can do anything about options. I can't turn his off. That sucks, man. All right. These need to get turned on though. I need to remember to do that when I actually start the game. Okay. Read help. Welcome to your training, CO. This is your field manual and contains how to play the game. Okay, I guess I have to scroll through each section and then there's like different chapters. Okay. To flip pages and left and right to change sections. This is field command. Okay, so I'm just gonna stay here for now, I guess. Okay. Main objectives. How to do stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Destroy everyone or capture the HQ. You'll die if that happens to you. So, here's how to make guys. You gotta spend gold to make guys. And it says what they do, right? Okay. So infantry, they're basically like what you'll use to capture buildings. Mechs aren't as mobile, but they are better at fighting like machinery. You can end the day by pressing select, I guess. Okay. Pressing A allows you to see what it can do. That's how you move stuff. So certain things are going to assist you with mobility on the map, like these transport vehicles. I guess loading consumes a turn. That kind of sucks. Yeah, those are your units though for transporting, I guess. So you can only capture with these two units. You're given the ability to do so. Buildings have 20 capture points. A full health unit captures in 2 days. Basically anything under that is going to be a 3-day minimum capture time, and then it can get way worse, like, depending on the health. So, watch out. I think it's akin to however much health the unit has will contribute that many points, so be careful. Use stronger units and the terrain to your advantage. Intel can be seen by pressing X. So, certain areas on the map have certain tactical advantages, like attacking from the mountains is better, attacking from a city is better. The road sucks, the road has like 0 defense. Artillery can attack indirectly. So that's like a support unit you'll see later. I'll try and show it to you. So Y shows all of the health. I already figured out what those things do. Pressing a bunch of buttons all at once restarts the game. That's interesting, okay. So Fog of War. I know how Fog of War works, and I hope you do too. Like, hopefully you guys have played, like, an RTS before. Or, this is... I don't know if this is a real-time strategy. This is a turn-based strategy game, but, like, Fog of War is in an RTS, and that's way more popular. You know, a lot more people know what that is. So I'm just gonna assume you guys know what that is, but if not, you can just read this crap. Subs have it no matter what, I think. Like, even if Fog of War is off, I think subs are still, like, invisible, per se, unless they... Cruiser spots it. 4-player games, you can team up, I believe. This is war, not a tea party. That's kind of messed up. You should be able to, like, repair units at your bro's buildings. I guess that just means, like, your bro has to, like, capture for you or something? I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, you have to capture a city or a building all in one go. You can join units together, so like if there's a really low one, then like you just send in a guy on top of him and like join up, and then you can capture it a lot easier. Some units are gonna level up, like once they do enough damage or attack enough things, I forget, they start doing more damage and they start having better defense, so it's important to take care of certain units if they're, you know, being stanky. HP increase, really well. Wait, note that if a unit has sustained damage, it is joined by another to increase HP. The higher of the two units will be retained. Oh, okay. So basically, it's important to find where the enemy is before setting a guy in, because if you try to move a guy into a place that's like hidden, you'll be ambushed. That's the bottom of this, I guess. Okay. Back up to the top then. I wish that scrolled a little bit faster. Okay, so, yeah, here's the types of buildings that you have. So your HQ can build ground units, which is pretty nice, actually. Bases, you know, they build ground units. Airports are not on everyone. Like, depots aren't on everyone, ports aren't on everyone, but, you know, you have HQ and bases pretty much every single time. So. You can only have 60 units. Wow. Okay. Staff shortages. Captured buildings cannot be used to deploy new units. Okay. Okay, so like if you capture your bro's base, then you can't make units from it. I didn't know that, actually. Okay, so units have stats. They have, like, they are a certain type of unit, of course, that's their type. They have a level, they have health, they have fuel or ammo. So, like, if fuel runs out, the unit is destroyed. And when ammo runs out, you can't use a certain type of attack. Excuse me. Units at buildings under your control on the start of a new day will gain 2 hearts and have their fuel and rounds resupplied. Okay. The ground units can go to one of many things, being a HQ, a base, a city, and then I believe that's a lab next to that. And then like all the other units, like they would need to return to port, whichever one, you know. Okay, so in order to repair, you have to spend some gold. And that's fine with me, actually. Okay, let's see. Some units can be resupplied on the battlefield. Okay, so you can refuel copters and planes that get loaded onto a cruiser. Or, sorry, copters that get loaded onto a cruiser. The supply menu option can be used to resupply any movement yet to move. Interesting. I think it's still important to use the supply trucks. I'm gonna be making them. I love those things. Okay. So how much gold you get per day is important to know. I think it's like 1,000 per like tower that you have or whatever, and then you know G obviously is how much you're making. I don't know if you have to check the intel page or not, but we'll see. Here's options. I know about that already, Mom. There may be times when, for strategic reasons, it becomes necessary to remove a unit from the battlefield. And it'll become a hammer. Okay, so I guess like if you had 60 units, and you had like a crappy one, you would use disband. Which is better, losing a battle or to retreat first instead? The answer is to win. So this is just like the resign feature. This is saving, like loading and saving. It's pretty obvious. Make a delicious sandwich. Yeah, that's actually a fact. And then end day, that's just like when your turn's done, you do your thing. And then here is the last section, right? Did I read this? It just said main commands. Okay. Okay, so here's this. Here's how to attack. Basically everything has to be right next to the other thing in order to attack. But then things like the artillery can do a remote attack. As I've just said here, indirect weapons. This is how you capture stuff. Yeah, 1,000 gold per day per building, apparently. So here's a lab. Once a lab has been captured, you can deploy a proto-tank, and the lab generates 1,000 gold per day. So yeah, you get like a free thing, I guess. But I think you only get one? Here's how to join stuff. Supply. This is the truck. So like, if things run out of ammo or they're running low on fuel, you'll want to have a supply truck refuel them. These ground units, they can refuel in a city, I believe, but sometimes it's going to be hard to switch all of them out, so you'll have a supply truck. Units will consume fuel. Air and naval units consume fuel per day. Even if they don't move. If they run out, they will be lost. So check for fuel consumption and revisit how to refuel. Well, I already know how to do that though, so it's fine. And then transportation, it shows you how stuff can move around. So like the APC can take 1 or 2 personnel, you know, they can't put other things on there. That's the armored personnel carrier. Transport copter, that's what that is. It can take 1 or 2, or one or the other. Lander can take anything on it. That's a ground unit, so that includes tanks, and you can take 2 of them. Cruisers can put aerial units on, and then a train can put on 2 whatever units. So that's pretty good, actually. Okay, so each thing can put a thing somewhere else. So when you're gonna drop something off, you need to have like legal squares. So you can't drop a guy from an APC into the mountains, I don't think. I guess that's what that means. Same thing with the transport copter here. You can't land in the forests, you can't land in the sea, you can't land in a pond, you can't land on the shore. But the game won't let you do that anyway. You have a chance to preview your movement, and it will forbid you from doing it. So, and then unloading the cruiser, you just do that wherever, and then trains unload at depots. So, pretty obvious. The HP of any loaded unit will drop to match the AP of the HP of the transport if attacked. This occurs even if no actual damage was sustained during the attack. That sucks. Okay, so yeah, you can drop guys, get them out there when you need to. Waiting, sometimes you gotta drop a guy that you can't capture and you're not gonna attack. You want him to stay stationary and do his thing. Perhaps you want him to act as a barrier, in a choke point, so you just have them wait. That happens, okay. That's everything, I guess, right? So I'll come back. I'm gonna like restart because this was like just the intro course. Like I just wanted to review everything and make sure that my brain is working properly, and I didn't want there to be any surprises. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna restart the game. I'm gonna put all the options to how I want them, and then I'm gonna game. I'm gonna do it, and you're gonna see it. So anyway, there's not gonna be any commentary on the next part or anything like that. I'm just gonna go silent. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the series to come. Alright, see you later.